In September 2015, military equipment provider Revision was selected to provide a new combat helmet for the British Army. Known as the Batlskin Cobra Plus, the helmet began to be rolled out as part of the Virtus program in late 2015, eventually reaching the first regiments at the start of 2016. It is because of its attachment to this program that it is commonly referred to as the Virtus helmet. Unlike the rest of the Virtus program, a program which was intended to modernise and upgrade the Army's infantry equipment, the helmet was well received by the soldiers. Many soldiers have commented that it is very comfortable to wear, especially over long periods of time, and that it has alleviated the strain that was placed on their neck by its predecessors. Its unique liner ensures this is the case. With a dial at the rear, it enables the liner to become fully adjustable to enable the wearer to adapt it to their needs and requirements. The cushioned padding around the crown of the head also means the helmet does not apply too much stress to the wearer, which was a common occurrence with the previous Mk7 helmet. Uniquely, the Virtus helmet is the only British helmet to provide a wide range of attachments that can be added directly to the helmet. According to Revision, these attachments are collectively known as the Modular Protective Attachment System and are designed to provide additional ballistic protection to the wearer. The attachments include a Batiskin front mount to allow for night vision goggles to be mounted, a Mandible front guard to provide lower face and jaw protection, and finally an attachable visor that sits on the front mount and protects the wearer's eyes. In the case of the Mandible guard and the visor, I have only ever seen them added to the helmet during riot and civil control training. I am yet to see a photo or film footage of them being used directly on a training exercise, simulating a real-life scenario on the battlefield. Alternatively, the Sawfly military eyewear system or the Wolfspider Goggle system can be used in place of the attachable visor. For both pieces, they are said to provide adequate amounts of ballistic protection. Obviously, the addition of these attachments would inevitably mean the helmet increases dramatically in weight, and with all them at the front, it means the weight distribution of the helmet becomes imbalanced. To prevent the attachments pulling the helmet forward on the wearer, there is an attachable counterweight that can be added to the rear of the helmet. This provides the necessary counter to even out the weight distribution that has been added to the helmet. Despite all the positivity that has been given to the Virtus helmet, there are some faults that damage its high reputation, the vast majority of which relate to breakages. This includes the dial at the rear of the liner breaking under heavy use, a problem that is reportedly not easy to fix and can leave the soldier without their personal helmet for weeks and even months. Another is the chin strap sometimes breaking apart if the soldier dangles the helmet from their bergen as a means of carry. And finally, other soldiers have reported that the attachment mounts are liable to snapping off in cold weather if too much stress is applied to them. Nevertheless, the helmet has been proven to hold an impressive level of ballistic protection. The Danish Army, the only other user of the Batlskin Cobra Plus, deployed the helmet to Afghanistan in 2013, where returning Danish soldiers spoke positively of the protection it offered to them in combat. Further, multiple military-grade tests have also confirmed the experience the Danish Army had in Afghanistan. One such example is the NATO Standardization Agreement test, which essentially assesses how well a piece of material can stop fragments and shrapnel. The test involves the piece of material being hit with fragments simulating projectiles at different velocities. Multiple shots are carried out and eventually an average is taken to determine how well the material can stand up to the FSP. On the screen now is a table used during the test, and you can see the different velocities that are carried out as part of the test. The higher the number in meters per second, the better rating the material gets. According to the results gathered from the NATO Standardization Agreement tests, the helmet is capable of withstanding shell fragments of up to 730 meters per second, which would be between frag levels 7 and 8. This stands in contrast to the Mk6, which could stop fragments of up to 600 meters per second. To finish up, the Virtus helmet certainly is something new for the British Army, especially in terms of design, ballistic levels and attachments. Yet the one factor holding it back is its lack of combat experience. The only case it has been used in combat against an opposing enemy was with the Danish army in Afghanistan, but even then it was during the closing stages of NATO's combat operations in the country, and subsequently it only saw minimal use on the front line.